Entrepreneurship is about A, having a dream, and then B, doing something about it.
As a species, we have this need to create, to improve, to try things, to experiment. And entrepreneurship is one of the purest forms of that expression.
It's about seeking out a problem and creating your own idea on how you can solve that problem.
The entrepreneur doesn't even need the solution. They really need the problem, and they need to have this drive, this sort of inner motivation and determination and just relentless focus on getting to the solution.
There's no set way to solve every problem. There's no template to follow in many instances. You need to have a broad view, a broader perspective on how to be able to deal with things that are going to come up.
It's knowing that you will get to the end and not letting go of your goal, but letting go of how you get there and the road you take. That's going with the flow and yet still saying, I won't quit till I get there.
Entrepreneurship requires a good amount of due diligence to learn about the environment, whatever that is, to find out what people already have done, tried, failed at, and done well at.
Every day you're learning what your faults are. You're learning that you're just not good at certain things. You're running into challenges. But the best entrepreneurs are always asking, well, who is the best at this? How can I get them on my team? How can I get their support? How can I ask them how to do this better?
Entrepreneurs tend to be gutsy, and they are gutsy with pursuing new ideas, but they should also be gutsy in pulling together teams with people that are better than them in certain areas.
The notion that an entrepreneur, is a guy working late at night with a bare light bulb in his garage coming up with something cool is a very small minority of cases. It's sort of cool to talk about it that way. It's glamorous, it's sexy, but it's really not what happens most of the time.
Oftentimes with a new venture, the concept is around a single person's idea, but it takes different minds coming together to find the right pathway.
I think entrepreneurs tackle a problem that they see others afflicted by that also means something to them.
The idea of making a dent in the universe, of trying to figure out what your contribution is going to be. That's what I learned at Tufts. Some people call that community service. Some people call that figuring out what you're going to give back to society. I call that entrepreneurship.
The part about Tufts that makes entrepreneurship such an easy and accessible thing is the fact that when a student has an idea, there is no faculty member or no other student who says, no, you can't do that, or no, that's crazy. They say, cool, tell me more, or how can I help?
You don't have to start your own business to be an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is just somebody that solves problems and makes things better. And existing companies need entrepreneurs, nonprofits need entrepreneurs.
You can really see that entrepreneurial spirit when you give someone a problem and they look at it and don't only do what you ask them to do, but push it further and figure out what else there is.
At the end of the day, this mindset is something that we all need. We need to look at problems with fresh eyes, and that's how we come up with new and better solutions.